Gather round, folks, and let me tell you a story. A story that's been passed down in my family for over 500 years. It begins with a young boy, my ancestor, named Thomas. He was born in a small, muddy village where the houses leaned on each other for support, and the wind always seemed to find a way inside. His family was poor, the kind of poor where a full belly was a rare luxury and new shoes were an impossible dream. Every day was a struggle, a constant battle against hunger and cold. One crisp autumn morning, as a boy no older than 10, Thomas watched the royal carriage pass through his village. The gleam of the polished wood, the fine clothes of the occupants, it was like a scene from another world. That day, a fire was lit inside him, not of envy, but of ambition. He didn't want to take what they had, he wanted to earn it. He promised himself he would build a life where his children would never know the gnawing ache of an empty stomach. His journey started with the smallest of steps. He began by collecting firewood from the forest, bundling it neatly, and selling it in the nearby market town. He'd wake before the sun, his small hands raw and cold, and he'd work until the moon was high in the sky. While other boys played, Thomas worked. He learned to read and write from a kind old baker in exchange for sweeping his shop. Every coin he earned, he saved. He learned the value of every single penny because he knew the effort it took to earn it. As he grew older, he saw an opportunity. The town was growing and people needed sturdy goods. He took his small savings and apprenticed himself to a carpenter. He wasn't the most naturally gifted, but no one outworked him. He stayed late, practicing his craft, learning to shape wood with precision and care. He studied the designs of the finest furniture, not just copying them, but understanding them. He learned about balance, durability, and beauty. Years passed. Thomas, now a man, opened his own small workshop. It was just a tiny shed, but to him, it was a palace. His reputation for honest work and quality craftsmanship grew. He never cut corners. If a piece of wood was flawed, he'd discard it, even if it meant a loss. People started to seek him out. A well-made chair, a sturdy table, a chest that would last for generations. His name became synonymous with quality. He faced setbacks, of course. A fire once destroyed half his inventory. A harsh winter slowed business to a crawl. Lesser men would have given up, but Thomas saw these not as dead ends, but as tests. He rebuilt. He innovated. He started hiring other young men from his old village, giving them the same chance he had fought so hard for. He taught them not just a craft, but a work ethic. He built more than furniture. He built a community. Eventually, the young boy who once stared at a royal carriage was commissioned to build furniture for the royal court itself. He walked into the same palace he had once only dreamed of, not as a spectator, but as a respected master of his trade. He never forgot where he came from. He built the first school in his village and ensured that every child had the chance to learn, the chance he had to fight for. That story, our family's story, isn't just about getting rich. It's about the power of a promise you make to yourself. It's about seeing value where others see nothing, and having the grit to work, day in and day out, to bring that value to life. It's a 500-year-old reminder that no matter where you start, with hard work and unwavering resolve, you can build a legacy. Thank you for listening. If this story resonated with you, consider subscribing for more tales that inspire.